Hi everyone, welcome to Hineni with Ami. I'm Amy and I'm so happy to be with you today. We are going to explore the four elements in our flow. The four elements are in nature, but they're also within us. They can teach us about our own psyche, our own habits, and help us manage and self-regulate. So we'll get started shortly, and please subscribe. Please join our newsletter if you haven't already done so. We're offering weekly live online classes on Sundays, so please check it out. We'd love for you to join. We'll go ahead and get started. We're going to start laying down today. So find a comfortable place on your mat and lengthen out the legs and the arms, taking a moment to settle in. And we'll start with the earth element. The earth provides us with stability. It allows our existence. So let your body feel supported by the earth. Imagine that you're growing roots into the earth from the back wall of your body. And begin to breathe through these roots, breathing in stability and support from the earth. And breathing out support and stability all around you. With each breath, surrender deeper and deeper into the earth. Breathe in as the lungs fill. Breathe out, letting go of whatever doesn't serve you. Inhale, reach the arms up and over for a nice big stretch. Let the ribs open here, just feeling the support of the earth. And then we'll walk the feet to the right corner, the right lower corner of the mat, and walk the arms to the right upper corner. Reach for the left wrist with your right arm, right palm, and keeping this connection with the earth, begin to open up through the side body. Notice that this reach wants to pull you up from the earth, but continue to root down, creating a long line all the way from the feet to the hands, creating space in the side body to receive the nutrients from the earth. We'll come back through center, switching sides, walking the feet to the left lower corner of the mat and walking the arms to the left upper, grabbing the right wrist with the left palm. And notice, are you lifting up with the right shoulder? And try to draw it down through your roots. Feel like the roots are drawing the right hip towards the earth as you open up through the side body, creating spaciousness to receive nourishment from the earth. We'll come back through center, bringing the arms beside you, walking the feet up as you bend the knees. And take a moment here to connect with the earth's energy as the feet root down into the earth. Feel your shoulder blades connecting to the earth, forearms and the palms. And notice, are there places in your life that you need more stability? Think of how you can use the support of the earth when you feel like you're moving all around, when you feel unsettled. We'll reach down into the earth as we lift the hips up, continuing to reach through the feet and the arms, through the palms, feeling the shoulders and shoulder blades reaching downward as you lift up and rise. Big breath, engaging through the back wall of the body. And very slowly let the earth pull you back down, vertebrae by vertebrae. Tee the arms out, or goalpost if you're like me and hitting a wall. And rock the knees to the right, feeling a stretch across the side body as you twist, feeling the gravity of the earth pulling your knees down, letting the shoulders release downward, feeling the heart expand as the back of the heart reaches towards the earth. And consider if there are moments in your life where you feel overwhelmed with laziness, maybe even sadness. Perhaps there's too much earth element in your life at that time, and you need to bring in a different element, as we'll explore soon. Come back through center, switching sides, rocking the knees to the left side of the room, drawing them down towards the earth. And again, feel this magnetic pull. Imagine that the gravity is pulling your knees down, letting the shoulders surrender into the earth. Feel safe. Feel supported. Breathing in and breathing out. We'll come back to center, giving our knees a big hug, massaging the back through the roots of the back. And then gently rock backwards to lift yourself up to seated, finding a comfortable seat and keeping your roots. We're really going to work with the earth element through all of the elements. It can help us find stability as we explore all of the elements. So root down through the sitting bones, shoulders, reaching downwards. And we'll bring in the water element. Water is nourishing. It is life-giving. It is vitality. It's also associated with the space of the heart. So inhale, reaching your heart forward, and then exhale, curling the spine very gently. Imagine you're drawing this water up, this vitality from the earth. Exhale, curl, and continue to move like this in your own way as you draw this water through the body, bringing in life force and vitality, nourishing yourself, nourishing your spine. We'll do that a few more times, feeling free, feeling fluid, as you continue to root down through the earth. And let's begin now to ripple the spine like a wave, feeling this pull from the heart and this gentle pull back. You can make these waves big or small. The idea is to feel the fluidity of water. Water flows. And as we all know, there are many times in our lives that we do not flow. We get stuck. And that can be the earth sometimes. We're stuck in one place. We don't want to try something new. We like the way we do it. And so really allow this wave to be a reminder to be fluid in life. We'll let this wave draw us forward onto all fours. Stepping the right foot forward, finding our roots through our feet, and allowing the pelvis to pull down as if there was a root from the pelvis into the earth. And then we'll bring in the reins, the nourishing reins. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, raining them down. hips pull back, flexing through the right foot. Almost ripple through the spine as you roll back to the right foot. We'll tuck the left toes, lifting the left thigh. Step it forward, releasing the head down to the earth, feeling this pull from the earth, creating space in the back wall of the body. Tuck the tailbone, slowly rolling up, keeping the belly pulled in and up. And we'll bring back the rain, sweeping the arms up and out. Exhale, letting these nourishing waters rain down as we step the right foot back, bringing the right knee to touch the earth, feeling your foundation, these strong roots, and noticing if you can make some adjustments, if you need to feel more grounded, maybe walking the right knee back, gently lifting up through the heart so you don't feel like you're collapsing down. No sluggishness, feeling this life force in the heart. We'll reach the arms up on an inhale, exhale, rain down, nourishment. Exhale, pull the hips back, flexing through the left foot, and then maybe ripple the spine as you roll through the left foot. We'll come to all fours, tucking the toes, lift the hips up and back into down dog. And taking a few breaths here, connecting with this moist earth, the richness and freshness of the earth that has now been nourished with the rain. Notice if the hands and feet feel different, feeling the soft soil, seeing how the water can soften the earth. We'll walk to the front of the mat, through this earth, letting the head release down, tucking the tailbone, and rolling up to standing. The next element that we'll explore is wind. And wind is our breath. It is what keeps us alive. It is our life force. So let's connect to the wind by placing the palms together, bringing the hands to the heart, and feeling how as you inhale, the heart rises, and as you exhale, it releases. Feeling this life through you. And wind reminds us to move, to never stay in one place. There's always new opportunities, new events. Sometimes we're so comfortable that we don't want to try something new. So let this newness fill the body as you step the left foot back, finding our foundation, finding your roots through the feet, imagining there's a root on the tailbone pulling you down to the earth, and then lifting up through the belly, using the hands to guide the chest back if you're leaning forward, and then bring in this breath, this wind through the body. Inhale, lengthen the right leg. Exhale. 2 more times. Inhale as the right leg lengthens, letting the breath fill you with new life. Exhale. Last time. We are created anew with each breath. The wind reminds us that we are never stuck. We can always change. Inhale as you twist to the right, opening the arms as the wind is blowing them open, and then let the wind sweep the left arm overhead. You can touch the back of the leg if it reaches. And then the wind will take us into Warrior Two, facing the other side of the mat. And notice how when you move with the wind, you're not stuck. You can actually move easily. Sometimes we forget that and we root down so hard that nothing can move us. But the wind can actually move you with lightness and ease. Make sure your foundation is strong. Right knee over right ankle, reaching and rooting through the left foot. Fingertips reaching out. And we'll bring in the fire now. Fire ascends. Fire is passion. Fire reminds us to always grow, to move up, to challenge ourselves. Inhale as you sweep the arms out and up, letting them ascend upward. You might even circle the wrist as if you had a beautiful candle on top. 2 more times. Inhale as the arms reach out and up, ascending into whatever you want to move towards. Exhale down. Last time. Arms reach out and up, feeling your spirit rise. Fire is associated with the spirit. Allow the spirit to lift through the body. Imagine that it's ascending. Exhale down. Cartwheel the hands down to the mat. And we'll come into plank pose. Step the right leg to meet the left. You can be on your knees or full plank. Continuing to feel this fire in the belly as you ignite through the core. And let the fire reach the heart, feeling this flame of passion through the entire body. One more breath here. Lift the hips up and back into down dog, pedaling through the earth, the soft earth. Taking a couple of breaths, really finding your stability here. If you feel too passionate, too hot, you can always come back to the earth. You can always find water to cool you. We'll walk back to the front of the mat, releasing the head down, feeling the pull of the earth as you open up through the backs of the legs, through the low back. And then tuck the tailbone, rising up to standing. And we'll come back to our wind, to our breath, as we repeat this on the other side. And maybe this time notice where you might need a little more movement or where you have too much. And think about how you can self-regulate using fire, using water, using earth. We'll place the palms together, drawing them to touch the heart, taking a few breaths as you connect with your life force. Step the right foot back into crescent, finding your roots, reaching through the feet into the earth, finding the root of the tailbone as it draws downward towards the earth, and then lifting up and in, noticing if you're reaching forward and finding the strong foundation. And from this place, let the breath move you. Inhale, lengthen the left leg. Exhale. Let the breath make the movement. 2 more times. Inhale as the left leg lengthens. Exhale out. Last time. We'll twist to the left side of the room, letting the wind open the arms out to a T, and then sweep the right arm overhead in the breeze, opening up through the side body. Now this is a little tricky. The breeze is now going to take us to the other side of the mat, finding your foundation, and notice, and you can pause the video here, how when you move with a strong foundation, but enough lightness, you actually can make this fairly difficult transition with stability, with lightness. The elements work together. Left knee over left ankle, reaching and rooting through the root of the right foot. Fingertips reaching out. And let's bring back our fire, our passion. Where do you want this fire to take you? Inhale, reaching the arms out and up, ascending, feeling your spirit rise. Exhale out. 2 more times. What do you want to move towards in your life? Last time. We'll cartwheel the hands down, pivoting the right toes, and we'll come down onto all fours. Take a moment to connect back with the earth, and then we'll rise up onto the knees, continuing this fire of the heart, placing the palms on the low back, finding your earth points, your points of connection through your roots, all the way through the shins and the feet. Even if you're not touching, just imagining that you are will root and ground you to provide the stability that we need for this heart opener. Place the palms on the low back, pulling the belly in and up, feeling the root from the pelvis all the way down, and then gently let the spirit rise, lifting the heart up. Very gentle. This does not need to be a big back bend. Just feel the spirit rising, supported by the earth. We'll draw the hips back to the heels into child's pose, walking the hands forward, reaching the hips back, taking a moment to dip into the moist earth, placing the forehead into the moist soil, and breathing in the nutrients of the earth. Noticing if you can fill the entire body with fresh air, drawing in these nutrients. We'll gently come up, swinging the legs around in front of us, lengthening the legs. Slight bend if that feels better for you. The most important thing is that you keep a long spine. I would much rather have the knees bent than have them straight and have you hunched. So this is a great time to grab a blanket if you want one, but really feel this lifting up. We're going to place the palms behind us, and we're going to bring in all of the elements into this one pose. Feeling the roots along the legs, feeling all these connection points, sitting bones, palms. Use them to almost elevate. Letting the shoulders release down as if the earth was pulling the shoulders down. Connecting to stability, connecting to our own existence. And then let's bring back in the ripples, the water. As if you were drawing water through the spine, allowing these waves of vitality through the spine. And this can be small, and if you are here and you are moving like this, that is perfect. So whatever is your place of stability, whatever is your movement, it can be the tiniest ripple, just reminding yourself of the wave, the nourishment of the water. And then we'll reach our arms up as we breathe with the wind. And exhale, releasing the arms down. You can walk the hands beside the shins or the ankles, whatever feels good to you. And continue to let the breath sway you. Just another reminder that you can be connected to the earth and move with fluidity. That connection gives you so much freedom. It's when we're flying all over the place and we're not stable that we sometimes can feel lost. We can feel lost in our thoughts. Our thoughts can move like the wind. And so let it be a reminder that you just need a little bit of grounding. One more breath here. We'll walk the hands up the legs and place them behind you, almost like you were just leaning back. This should be very, very free and easy. And let the fire of the heart, the passion, just reach up a little bit, almost like a yawn or a stretch. Feeling your spirit rise. And then we'll come to seated for a short meditation to end our practice today, finding a comfortable seat. And you know that I'm going to tell you to root down, because no matter what we're doing, it's a reminder just to always feel stable, to feel supported. Feel like the roots are pulling the knees down, sitting bones are grounded, and then gently lengthen the spine, palms on the knees, slight tuck of the chin. And you can close the eyes or gaze downward. And we'll explore these elements in our bodies, bringing the attention to your physical body, noticing how it feels. Sometimes we're so full of wind, or we're moving all over the place like water, that we actually don't even know we have a body. So take a moment to connect with your physical body. Feel it. See it in space. Can you make it feel a little bit heavier? Feeling it rooting down. Maybe even the elbows reaching downward. And take a moment to think about other places in your life that you need more stability, that you do feel like you're all over the place, committing to do this and that, and not even feeling grounded because you're running all over the place. Draw in this feeling of stability from the earth. If you're someone who suffers from feelings of laziness or feelings of sadness, sometimes that can mean that we have too much earth. We can feel stuck, and we need a little more movement and fluidity. So just begin to become aware if you're holding too much earth, and open space in your mind, in your heart, to add a little bit of water, a little bit of fire, or a little bit of wind. We'll bring our attention next to the water. You can visualize that you're drawing water up your spine, up your center line, this nourishing water, this life force. But sometimes we can be too fluid. It's great to go with the flow, but you do want to stand up for what you believe in. You do want to make sure that you are grounded and rooted in things that matter to you. Water is also associated with hesed, with love. And so sometimes we can nourish too much. We can give too much. And our sages say that water can be too much pleasure, too much focus on ourselves. So just notice where in your life you might have too much water or too little. And think about where you can mix up your elements to ground yourself, or to maybe even draw in a little more passion. We'll bring our attention next to the breath, to our life force. And think about if there are places in your life where you wish you had more stability. Do you move around in the wind, just like motion here and there, but you wish that you could stand firmly, having more structure? How can you bring in a little more movement? How can you control your movement? Whatever you need. And if you're someone that is stuck, can the wind help you to be a little more flexible? We will now explore fire, our spirit. Do you have passion in your life? Do you ascend in trying to bring things into your life that help you grow? Taking a moment to notice where you can light a little more fire. Perhaps you're someone who has too much fire, too much anger. Maybe you even feel arrogant sometimes. Maybe you can add a little bit of water to your fire. Take a moment to observe. We'll seal our practice today by drawing in all of these elements, knowing that we are our own guide, and we have the ability at any moment to add or subtract whatever we need. So feel your earth, the stability, your body. Connect with your water, your nourishment, pleasure, your ability to go with the flow. Drawing your attention to your breath, to your life force, to moving, to being in movement. And then the spirit, your fire. How you can ascend to continue to grow. And breathe all of these elements throughout your body and exhale them all around you. Gently open your eyes, bringing the hands to the heart. Thank you so much for joining today. I hope this can help you guide yourself through life with more awareness. Have a beautiful day.